How is it going, everybody? My name is TheRoflRaptor, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay of Modern Warfare 3 Free-For-All on the map Piazza with the ACR silenced, because everyone uses this gun and I'm a noob. But yeah, this is a pretty decent free-for-all gameplay. I do win, which is always nice. But it's not really about the gameplay today. I have a pretty interesting topic to talk about. And yeah, I think this is definitely something that I've been thinking about for a while. Something that's always interested me. But before I just get into it, let me just tell you guys I will be going away over the next few days, and so I'm actually recording a ton of videos to put out. I might have already gone away by the time I upload this, I'm not really sure. I'm actually going on an engineering course, like a residential engineering course thing. I want to be an engineer when I'm older, and in order to sort of help out my university application, that kind of thing, I'm doing this course to show that I'm sort of dedicated to the subject, that kind of thing. You know, I'm sure you guys know how it works, but yeah, so I'm going to be away for a few days. If something cool happens, or if I have any cool photos or anything, I might do a commentary about what it was like. But without further ado, let's get into this topic. So, I've always wondered, what would it be like to do YouTube full time? Now, that in itself is it's a very weird concept. I mean, people have got more used to it now because there are so many huge channels who do this full time. I mean, Guns for Hire on the Gun Shop, he does it full time to support his family. Woody's Gamertag, it's a very similar scenario for him. Syndicate, of course, he's only 19 years old and yet he earns, I mean, no one really knows exactly how much he earns, but it's a lot. It's a lot more than pretty much any other 19-year-old will be earning, I would imagine. And all he does is he sits at home. I say all he does. I don't mean to bash on him at all, because I know that making videos and stuff, it is not, I mean, people say, oh yeah, I get paid to play video games for a living, but really, you don't. You get paid to make videos, and that is not the same thing at all. It really does require a lot of work, editing, and you know, you have to put up with a lot of shit from people as well on the internet. It's not as easy a job and as dream a job as it sounds, but obviously it is right up there with, like, you know, a dream job for most people in this community. I mean, and yeah, I've always wondered what it would be like, because it's very, very weird as a job, because you're kind of at home all day, every day, making videos, and obviously you're going to be talking to people on the internet a lot. I mean, Skype, Twitter, all of that stuff. You can be interacting with people a lot online, but it's kind of struck me that doing YouTube full time would be kind of lonely, because if you think about it, right now, I imagine nearly everyone watching this is either my age or maybe a bit younger, and you know, we go to school, we have our friends at school, we have people at school, we have people in our class, people in our tutor group, maybe people just in our year that we hang out with, and you know, it's a very sociable place. And the same thing goes for like an office. If you work in an office, obviously some offices are really, really bad. You just sit in your cubicle all day and you don't talk to anyone. But, you know, for the most part, workplaces are usually very sociable. You're going to have friends, maybe work events. You're going to get to know people. And you're going to have that human contact, you know, pretty much every day when you go into work or school. And doing YouTube full time, you're not going to have that. You're going to be at home the vast majority of the time, either playing the games, editing videos, recording commentaries. And while it sounds on the surface of it like that would be amazing, and obviously there are a load of good points to it, especially if, like Syndicate or someone, you're earning way more money than you would be in a boring desk job, and you're having so much fun doing a job that you really, really love, and you're earning loads of money for it. That is the dream. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would take that if I had the chance, and we'll see how this whole YouTube thing goes for me. I mean, got to 1,000 subscribers, you know, that's further than a lot of people get. I guess we'll just see. I feel like I'm quite ambitious on YouTube. I do really want to grow and get my channel out there. But at the same time, I think it would be very foolish to concentrate all my efforts on YouTube and maybe forget to have a proper education, because, you know, this whole internet thing, there's no guarantees in it at all. It's very fragile in a way, and you might think that YouTube's going to last forever, but maybe it will. There's an equal chance that it won't. Something will happen. I mean, as an example of just how changeable the internet is. Anyone remember MySpace? Bebo? No? Yeah, thought not. Probably some of you may not have even heard of MySpace, because they were basically blown out of the water by Facebook and then Twitter. And then there's a whole new social networking sites, Instagram, Tumblr. You cannot guarantee that an internet site and a way of doing things on the internet will last forever. And there's no doubt that YouTube will change in the future. It's never going to remain like this, because that's just not how the internet works, alright? YouTube may die out completely, but if it wants to survive, it will have to adapt. But, and we don't know how that's going to turn out for us video game commentators. We'll just have to see. But my point is that it would be very foolish of me, or of anyone, in fact, watching this video. If you own a channel of a similar size to me, maybe a bit bigger, maybe a bit smaller, and you think, oh, I really want to make it on YouTube, I want to get a big channel like Syndicate, White Boy, Xjaws, I want to earn all that money, that's great. It's good to have ambitions, it's good to have something that drives you to do what you do, but YouTube should just be a hobby, unless you really can viably make it a full-time job. Until the day where you are earning enough money to not have to do anything else, it should just be a hobby, and you should be concentrating on your studies, because, I mean, like I said, I want to be an engineer when I'm older. It's a pretty secure degree to do at university, to do an engineering degree. There are lots of job prospects out there, both in the UK, and perhaps I could go work internationally. But basically, I'm trying to be sensible about this, and I'm picking a career choice, or at least a degree choice, that's going to stand me in good stead for the future. If, while I'm at university, my YouTube channel blows up and I have so many subscribers, so many views, that when I finish my degree I don't have to go and work, I could live off my YouTube channel, that would be excellent. But I'm going to have that security there in having some professional qualifications, that if YouTube should ever end, or I wanted to stop doing it for some reason, I could fall back on a proper job. And I'm not saying YouTube isn't a proper job, but it's okay, a more traditional job, shall we say. So this video is kind of wrapping up now, so just to sort of bring to a conclusion my kind of thoughts and opinions on this, I think the idea of doing YouTube full-time is great. I mean, it's a very weird concept, like I said. The people who do it full-time don't really fully grasp it, I don't think. It's such a weird idea that's only come about in the last couple of years, and it is pretty much a dream job if you can be someone like Syndicate. But I do think there are disadvantages to it. I think a lot of people don't understand how much work they put in, so they probably feel maybe underappreciated sometimes. People, and maybe, I don't really know how to say this, but maybe people would look down on them as not having a proper job, when in fact they do actually work hard. So you might kind of, from adults and that kind of thing, people might look down on you for doing what they would not consider a proper job. And earning, they're probably just jealous because you're earning even more money than them. But yeah, there's maybe a bit of a stigma attached to it. And then I do think it maybe is a bit, it's not so social. I mean, obviously you can still go out, go to a gym, maybe meet people there, you know, keep in contact with all your friends and that kind of thing from university or from school, that kind of thing. But I do feel that it would be a bit antisocial, and the only people you would end up mixing with on any kind of, like, for a long time would be other commentators. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not in that position, so I don't really know. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comments section below. I imagine pretty much everyone watching this who has a channel would want to be, would like just think it was amazing to be in someone like Syndicate's position, me included. But what do you think of the drawbacks? Can you think of any other drawbacks to it? Any other positive aspects I missed? But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Some annotations on the screen to check out some of my other stuff if you'd like. And other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.